enough.
Hello, people of the internet. Cool. Okay, we're sorting stuff out.
Yep.
Hey
guys.
So today we're going to be talking about 7 tips and tricks of owning.
No, 7 tips and tricks. For first-time car owners.
Of
owning cars, but just tips and tricks you should know as a first-time car owner.
Yeah. So the first one, it's not really tip and trick. This is just like
something you should master.
You should master in a manual.
I'm gonna let him ramble because I don't know shit as I am learning.
Look, I'm probably not the best explainer, but I'm going to explain it the best I can. Rev matching. If you want a good just look it up. But no, rev matching is where it's only in a manual. You can't do it in auto. So rev matching is where you're going and then you want to slow down. So you let the revs come down, and when you change gears, so like fourth to third, third to second, your rev will go up and then come back down, then go up and then come back down. So when you're third, it goes up, comes back down, and this is when you're slowing down. So say you're in fourth and you want to come into a stop sign or lights or whatever. It's where you are in fourth, push the clutch in, go into neutral, rev, like put your foot on the accelerator, rev it a tiny bit and try to match the rev when it goes up. Yeah, that's what you're pretty much doing. So it's like, but it's all in one continuous motion. You have to like kind of do it in one continuous motion. I've done it multiple times. And I'm like, oh my god. It's nice.
It's a good feeling.
And it saves your brakes, so you're not using your brakes as much. So
yeah. But why do you actually recommend doing it? Like, why do you recommend mastering it other than saving your brake pads? You
go faster. You actually do stop a bit faster, but it's better for your engine to like, so it doesn't go. You like, you know, your motor's not going high from low. It's still like gradually going down.
Yeah.
So I say it's better for your clutch and your motor and your brakes
and possibly the gearbox because you're not.
Yeah.
If you don't rev match, and I found this while getting more used to manual because I haven't actually driven manual since I was 17. Like since a couple times my dad took me out, so it's taken a long time for the muscle memory to kick back in.
Yeah, but
yeah, I found you can feel it grinding if you don't rev match, and I imagine feeling the grinding is not a good thing.
But yeah, I like to rev. I don't do it every day as I should, but I do it when I'm confident and I'm like, okay, let's try this again.
When you're actually thinking about it.
Yeah. Like sometimes I don't think about it and I do it.
And that's one of the best feelings?
I only do it like 5th to 4th, 4th to 3rd.
Okay, number 6. Not really a tip or a trick, but something that we recommend doing. Buy a shitbox for your first car. Not one that needs a fuck ton of work. Not a project car. Just get
a reliable shitbox.
Yeah, just get, instead of paying like 20 grand for something brand new, spend maybe 10 grand on something that's just as good. Maybe it's just got a couple dings in the side. Maybe it's a little bit older.
Yeah, I say don't look at the body panels. Look at
unless you're going for a sports car and you have the money and you're going for like your dream car, then look at it. If you're just getting a first car, if it has a couple dings, it's fine. If it just needs new brake pads or something, that shit's fine. You want an old shitbox. And when we say shitboxes, generally what I think of, those property bashing cars, the one that you find in someone's paddock, like the Excel.
Something cheap, not like...
But the Excels are really reliable.
Don't get like, a Ford Falcon. I'm getting one, but
this is going up after we've already gotten that.
Yes. So. What I had when I first started driving was a 96 Subaru Impreza. It had a ding, like in the door.
And it got stolen.
got stolen.
But that's a story for another time.
I
Let
found-
us know down below if you want to hear about that, because that was kind of funny.
Yeah. But
funny now.
I got it back.
Yeah, like 2 days later.
No, day later.
Oh, it was like, for some reason I thought it was 2 days.
Yeah, went to sleep. Cops rang me in the morning. That's a story for a different day. But yeah, I
Had a very exciting 24 hours.
And I learnt to drive, and I got my P's in it, and that's how I learnt to drive in that car.
Yeah.
Pretty cool car.
Yeah. But maybe that could be another future video. It's a car that we actually recommend for first-time car owners, like, or people to get for their siblings, or you're not really getting a sibling card, but like parents to get to teach their kids.
I took care of it, and my dad's like, look, take care of it, it's good. The only thing that died was the alternator. But
that seems to be a Subaru problem.
But that was just how it was its original alternator, so from 1996.
Yeah, so it did pretty well.
So my dad put a new one, and then it just ran
but
for
I
the rest
find
of
it
its
funny.
life.
Everyone said with Subarus, the problems you're going to have is the head gasket. You've only ever seemed to have problems with alternators.
I know, right? That's weird.
Okay.
Well, I haven't changed it in this one.
Don't.
Oh, yeah.
Shit started going from bad to worse after we started doing shit. Anyways, right? Videos about us working on the Brumby will be up here somewhere.
Yeah, but
that's number 6.
That's number 6. Get an old shitbox to...
Not old shit, something that may have a couple of...
A reliable shitbox. Yeah. Look at that.
And it doesn't have to be a shitbox. It's something that's a couple of years old, not brand new.
Yeah, you don't... Look, yes, you should care, but like if you ding it or gutter rash it, you... On your P's...
you still feel bad, but it's gonna happen.
But it's gonna happen.
One of those things.
You're not gonna go, oh my god, I spent
it's an expensive 30 grand
20,000 grand on a car.
Where
it's
you can go, you know what, it was 10 grand, it had a couple of things in it. I'm still annoyed, but...
Yeah, I stuffed up, but like, what can I do?
It could have been worse. It could have been a 30, 40, 50 grand fucking
So
car.
when you get confident, that's when you start buying.
Yeah, that's when you start upgrading.
Yeah.
And obviously, when you're learning or on your page, you don't have the most money, so don't send yourself into debt.
Yeah.
That's number 6. Number 5
is take a photo of your license plate or of your car. I'm not saying that because you're a car guy. You should.
Cars are weird.
I'm just saying that because when you're at the mall and you spend a longer time there,
or anywhere that's got paid parking,
like I'm gonna admit, I don't have the greatest memory. I'm shy at memorizing stuff. So I took a photo of my car and it had the license plate, and I was like,
oh hell yeah. So we do recommend it because there was a couple times when I was on my P where all of us would pile in one car, go down to the mall, and then I'd have to pay parking. I was like, don't remember so you'd have to walk all the way back to your car, pray to God that you remember the number, because at that point I didn't even think to take photos. Pray to God that you remember the damn number
and run back.
Run back before you forget it. And then if you're anything like me, I'm not dyslexic, but when the numbers are running around in my head, they start jumbling themselves up.
And
so then you end up having to pay for like an extra 20 minutes.
when my car got stolen, when I was at higher college,
you were able to actually show the cops a photo with the number plate.
No, I didn't have that.
You wish you did?
Yeah, one of my friends had a photo of the back of the car, but I was standing where the number plate was, so...
Well, at least they could see kind of...
I remember the number plate because it was very easy to remember.
Yeah.
Don't ask me now because I can't remember. It's been like, couple of years now?
Yeah, well, you got the Hawkeye, the 2006 Subaru that had been featured on his channel in an older video. I'm trying to see if I can link that somewhere. Yeah, he got that about a couple months after we started dating.
Yeah, the cops, this was in the shitbox, cops like, do you have a photo? And I was like...
Of the back. Of the back,
and it's a bit fuzzy. But I remembered, I was like, it's 2006 grey Subaru wagon with...
It was 1996.
Oh, 1996,
I got you confused when I said the one that was like...
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
1996. Subaru wagon, silver with 14-inch rims with the roof racks.
And then they're like 14-inch rims. Okay, we're not going to remember the rim part.
And I was like,
a car guy would.
And I was like, the rims were PCW, and they had a Jaguar on it. And they were like, okay.
You know, in their head, they're probably thinking, no.
So they wrote all this down when I was like, because I went to the cop shop. But yeah.
Did that make you nervous going into a cop shop? Hey, someone stole my car.
Yeah, it was really weird. He's like, how can I help you? And I'm like,
someone stole my car
outside school, and I had the keys. And they're like,
they hotwired it?
No, they jammed something in it and just started it.
Like a screwdriver sort of thing?
It was like a screwdriver job. And I'm like...
you know, I was going to say that surprised me that it worked, but because it's a 90s car, it does not surprise me that it works.
But take a photo. Just have it in your library photo...
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you have.
I mean, it's helpful for paid parking. It's helpful for if anything happens to your car, you can actually go... If you get into a car accident and someone tries to go, oh, but those were already there before the accident happened,
you have
proof that shit wasn't there until the accident.
I say take a photo of when you got it, because I took a photo of the 2006 one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a photo, like I got it, took it home.
You took a photo of the front and the back.
I washed it, and then I took a photo of the front and back, because it looked really clean.
Yeah. But, you know, it's helpful to save your butt. You can say whether damages were there. It helps you pay parking. It also helps you in the event that it's stolen. Hopefully not. But if it does, you have something there that the cop can physically see that you are not missing anything. Because they might be able to go, okay, so there's a little line there. We'll look something. And you might go, oh, I completely forgot about that. It helps with defining features.
So...
That's number 5.
Number 4. We have
to use my tablet.
We have a little checklist. Yes. What's number 4? Okay, so number 4, we looked at our little checklist. So number 4, we're up to, is check your tire pressures.
I'm surprised we haven't talked a lot more about tires, considering you're a tire fitter by trade and you've done wheel aligning before. So this is right up his alley.
So when I say check your tire, because people come in for punctures, and I have to check all 4 because that's protocol. They come in, we do the puncture, we check the other 4.
Yeah, because, you know, if there's a puncture and it's leaking, they're putting so much more pressure on the other tires.
Yeah, and we don't know if another one has a secret puncture, like today. That was fun.
Yeah. Like, it all takes a little pinprick that the naked eye might not see.
Yeah, so I, by trade, I fixed the puncture, and then the 2 front ones were okay. The left one had like 20 PSI. If you don't know what PSI you should be running, on the side of your door, drivers or passengers, one of them, there'll be a little plaque, and it will say tire pressure or PSI, and it will say 26
and it will
or 30.
also tell you what you should have if you're carrying a heavier load. So say you're moving or you're going on holiday somewhere and you're carrying a much heavier load, or you've got way more people in the car. It tells you to allow
40 or 38.
Yeah, it tells you to allow an extra 4 if there's extra weight.
Do not go above 50 because passenger cars can go 50. This one can go to 60. Yeah. Because of the bigger tire. But
don't do that. Just do what it says on the door.
In my Brumby, I like death. I put 40 in. I shouldn't. It should really just have 36.
I do not.
Not even 36. I like 36 because it's around.
You like 36? Why do you go 40?
Just random because I like death. Ice skating. But yeah, I go 36 in everyone's car who has a puncture. Passenger vehicles, big 4-wheel drives, I do 40.
This isn't a 4-wheel drive, by the way, but it is quite big.
Yeah, because it's got weight, and I do 40, and so I got my mind there. Some I do 38, but that's in BMWs and stuff.
And you've done that in my car. If we've been going away with a whole lot of stuff, he's like, I'm putting 2 extra
just in case. But you don't have to check it every day. You just have to check it once in a while. Yeah,
so maybe once every couple months. But, you typically go and fill up, depending how much you work. If you're like me, you work 3 or 4 times a week, You go and fill your car up every week and a half, maybe 2 weeks with petrol.
Yeah, just go around to the tyre pressure because
maybe once a month.
Most petrol stations will have them.
If you're doing driving like 6-7 days a week, we would recommend you doing it at least every 3 weeks? Just if you're doing a lot of long road trips.
3 weeks.
Yeah. And if you're just like me doing trips into Yacht for work and you're only going 3 or 4 days, maybe just do it once every 5-6 weeks. Depends on how long you're going, how heavy of a load you have, and how often.
When you're going away,
always do it before you go
Always do it before, because I've done it.
Always do a service on your car before you go away.
Depending if it needs it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't need it, don't worry.
Just do a general maintenance check where you make sure it's got oil, water, just check everything in there.
But yeah.
We've covered a lot of safety measures on this channel, so we will actually have those links up below or down.
Yeah, so even type it up, it will come up.
Yeah, and it will come up in the instruction manual, well, the driver's owner manual, whatever you want to call it.
That leads us to number 3. Number 3.
Okay, number 3 actually does tie back in with number 4, was it? Because of the driver's manual.
This is number 3, by the way.
Number 3. Read the driver's manual. Just get used to it, read it through. You don't have to read it word for word. Just flick through it so you roughly know where things are. Because in the event that you're in a shitty situation and you're broken down on the side of the highway and you think you know what the problem is, but you don't know how to fix it, or you're trying to find something, if you roughly know where it might be, it'll save you a hell of a lot of time. If you genuinely know where to go, there is an index as well so you know what pages to look at. Some
cars, or like super cheap, has these books called service manual.
Yeah.
It is pretty much a guide of talking about the engine, where an oil filter is, what oil you should be using.
Yeah. We recommend getting, you don't have to, but it's a good thing to have.
I think it's like $40-$30.
Yeah.
And it has...
if you're not a car person, don't do it as an insult, but maybe just chuck them a book that way, or even to a learner or a person that's about to get their P. I'm sure they wouldn't mind having it.
I have one for the Brumby. I got it when I bought it. Dude just gave it to me. I was like...
He's like, here you go. You come for the pile of crap.
Never read it. That's why it's broken. High five.
But yeah, it's just one of those things we recommend because, okay, yes, you do have the index, but the index only gives you so much information. It just says from this page to this page.
It's just a rundown. But
you should still... you kind of know, I think it was in the middle of this page in this section.
Yeah. So just read through it.
Read through it. It never hurts. And, you might learn something surprising and you might go, oh, cool, now I know how to do that in the future.
Oh, cool, my car has an extra cylinder. The Brumby lost one.
Okay, number 2, you're up.
That's number 2. So, this is number 2. It's not, you have to do it.
We recommend. It's a tip and a trick that we recommend.
Yes.
Because, it's starting to warm up here. I knew after work today, because I started at 12:30, finished at 5.
Oh, I was sweating balls in the shed today at work.
Yeah, I walked back to my car, opened the door, and I was like, I'd rather just go back inside work and sweat. At least I get paid.
So, this will help when you even on car trips. Keep a sun visor in your car, even if it's in the boot, back seat, whatever.
Or in an emergency kit.
Keep it.
Not emergency kit. Just with your emergency kit crap.
Keep it in your car.
Yeah.
Because when you park outside, or
if you're just going to work and you're like me, you have to park where there's no trees, no shade. And, if you're like me and you reverse park everywhere, which means the sun is always
in your car, keep a sun visor in your car.
I mean, you're not going to need it all the time. There's like 6-7 months of the year that you won't need it. But if you live in Australia or pretty much anywhere, it's not hot anywhere in the world, during those summer days, you will thank yourself.
I still use it in winter because some days when it frosts my window over, sun comes up. And it reflects a little bit. It reflects and gets a bit of the frost away.
So that's our tip and trick. Keep the sun visor because it helps sometimes in the frost.
Yes,
but you will thank yourself in the summer.
It might be annoying, but it's just simply spread it out and then sun visors.
It's a small price to pay to not get branded. If you're Aussie, you know the feeling of being branded by a seatbelt.
Seatbelts, your steering wheel, so you're not like this, you know, little T-Rex hands like here.
Or you're like a lady, got the pinkies up.
Or if you're like me, a metal gear knob. That's, you know those little like ushy octopuses where you like switch it, it's angry, then you push it through.
Yeah,
it's
he
happy.
says that he's angry all the time. Could have got a stick up his ass.
He's got a knob up his ass. That sounds so.
Yeah, that'd piss anyone off.
Yeah, so it's always angry, and I put it on because I don't want to brand myself with my gear stick.
Or like even if you're just like us and you're chilling on the highway, we don't recommend driving one-handed, but let's be real, most of us do that. And you, instead of doing your dominant arm, you switch to the other one, you're gonna burn your. If you just have the sun visor, that stops you from burning yourself on various things.
Leather. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit hurts. I learned that one the hard way.
But yeah, that's number 2. Number 1.
Yeah, you won't. We finally got to number 1. Okay, you won't actually believe this. Actually, you probably will, but always keep glass cleaning wipes in your car. It is a handy thing to have, you know.
Not Armor All.
Yeah, we have a video on cleaning products that he recommends. I will include it up here because towards the end, I think at the 11-minute mark, you see him. I literally titled that chapter Corey ranting Armor All about Armor All.
I hate it. Yeah. Don't like it. No good for your car. No. Oh, and please, love of God, do not.
Love of God.
Do not use Windex. I've seen people use Windex.
Yeah, we put it on the other day.
And they're like this, and it's a mark. Drink. And it's like, oh.
You literally said you could go over and smack the bottle out of his hand.
$20. Super cheap. Even if it's a cheap one, not Armor All. Spray that, boom.
Yeah.
You're set for like weeks.
Yeah. But the reason I say have them is, you know, because when you're doing road trips, you're going to hit bugs and you might not want to clean your whole car or you might not be at a servo. You just have the wipes. You can clean it from the inside. You can clean it on the outside. But also, if you're like me, you need to wear glasses for distance and driving. They're great for cleaning glasses, no streaks. And also, if you go away somewhere, chances are there's always going to be a mirror or a glass that's not actually cleaned properly. Just keep it in your emergency kit. There's probably some room in there to keep them there.
Or keep it at home. Like, I keep mine at home, but I come here every day. So
yeah, the actual wipes or just the spray?
I'm
talking about the wipes.
Oh, okay. I use the sprays. I don't use the wipe because,
no, I'm just saying the wipes are a good thing to have on you.
But yeah, if you're not a big car cleaner, like, sorry, if you got static, I'm very sorry because I just hit the mic. But I'm just saying, I use the spray because I like it. I know what I'm doing with it. But for some people, the wipes are a good choice. Super cheap, Repco, Autobahn.
But yeah, you can get glass cleaning wipes at Audi's. They're fucking good.
Yeah.
Never had a problem with them.
I use Bowden's or Salty Captain's spray.
Yeah. We've got a whole video on that. Thanks for mentioning so many products that I have to now link and then edit. I thought he was only going to recommend 10. He recommended
Salty? Look, all you have to do is Salty or Bowden's.
I also have to write down the product
Bowden's.
I also have to write down the product names. I have to put the chapters in so people know where to find them. I also have to put the writing on the screen so people know what products they are.
Salty Captain.
Yes, but that's the brand. Each product has a different name. Oh. Because you got Salty Captain fucking...
Why are you being so salty?
You have the rags, you've got the Bowden's, Naked Glass. They all have different names. So, yeah, he mentioned quite a few, and I had fun before work just writing down timestamps so I could make editing easier. There you go. That's 7 tips and tricks for first-time car owners.
We finished.
And I hope you guys enjoy the new backdrop. As stupid as it sounds, I got so annoyed while editing. I'm sure you guys did too, of that annoying... Like, our bed's comfy, don't get me wrong, I love filming in there, but just having that same backdrop in photo, like, video after video was starting to get annoying. So, we're filming in here, and who knows, maybe we'll keep doing this, and then see if we can just switch out the car. But yeah, so, maybe next time we film out here, it might be my car and the Hilux in here, or it might, who knows.
Just saying, very little bit. The Brumby, if you don't see it, it's
at his grandmother's place.
It's at my grandma's place.
You will see videos of him working on it there. Okay, special announcement.
Today, whatever today's date is.
It is, hang on, I had to write the date down. 14.
Dates on the man.
I had to write it down quite a few times when I was prepping fruits.
Today, on Sunday, this Sunday coming, I'm getting an AU Falcon Ute. Possibly, if it is all good.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We're going to Sydney, by the way, to get it, because Sydney trip.
You just want to go to Sydney. Is that why you weren't willing to look at anything local?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can admit it loudly, that way I have proof of that, because I'm tired of everyone getting mad at me.
I'm getting a Falcon because...
You need a runaround ute.
Everyone's like, oh, and it's like, no, I need a runaround car. And I'm getting a Falcon Ute because it can hold transmissions, a new engine for the Brumby, tires if I need to do it for work.
Yeah.
I'm using it for work. I'm not using it just for a joyride or whatever.
Or just to go to skid meets and stuff.
We can
take it to skid meets.
I'm using it for an actual purpose.
Yeah.
If I need to tow anything, probably not.
We've got my ute that can be towed, but unfortunately that's in a shop because Roo ran into my dad.
Yeah.
And then tried to run into him while he was walking.
Yeah. If I need to tow something, I can just go look.
Instead of having to wait for my dad to get home. Or
help her dad and go, look, I can go to Bunnings and get stuff.
Oh, you offered to help my dad, but you don't offer to help me.
I did. I offered your dad if he wants something from Bunnings and he can't.
Yeah, well, I need shit from Bunnings. We're out of the containers.
Getting an AU Falcon manual. You will see it on the channel. Yeah.
Well, the next video after this one is going to be the Mizushi car meter. Actually, I can't remember. I don't remember what order I put it in.
I think it's this video and then the Mizushi car meter.
No, the cleaning products, then Mizushi. Oh, so the Mizushi one's already gone and done. So this video is going up like towards the end of the year. Anyway, so we'll have a second channel vlog about us going and getting it, and then we'll have the main channel video where we actually reveal it.
Just saying, we won't take a video of just talking to the guy because some people don't like.
And also, we chose to make parts of our life public, but people around us didn't.
So, yeah. You'll see that up on the channel. You'll see the
vlog on the second channel. If you're not following the second channel, go and do that. Subscribe. What are you doing? I know it's just a bunch of boring content, but it's content that doesn't end up here.
Just imagine there's a subscribe button there.
Oh, I can actually put one in editing. But like and subscribe. Also, make sure you're following us on our other social media. We have a Facebook page, a TikTok, and Instagram. Those are all linked down below. Follow us. We do different stuff on all the platforms.
TikTok's more funny because we do stupid stuff.
Yeah, we find different sounds and we do some funny stuff to it, but Instagram, you see a more rounded version of us, like just us traveling, us being ourselves, and Facebook, we kind of similar. So,
yeah. That was today's videos. 7 tips and tricks.
Yeah.
If you forgot all of them, rewatch the video.
Yeah. Anyway, that's us done for tonight. We've both got to work tomorrow.
Goodbye, people.